Here you go.
All right. One,
Top
two,
speed. Table set before me, so plus the other side can't ignore me. They just wanna join, they loyal and change up. Maybe you should flip a coin. They got the trophy waiting for me where I'm going. Put that banner up. The skills here are so intact. I travel to the future when I step back. Hang time like the dock, and you might be stacked. But to stop what we got, man, you might need Shaq. They think our confidence is arrogance, but that's just fact. Destiny yelling how we look if we don't scream back. We are cream of the crop, the top tier. That's why they beating on the drums, cause the champs in here. Yeah. Oh, just look at that piece. Yeah. You will never get in on our level. We go here, we will never settle. Trophies raised high here, we call it heavy metal. Giving no breaks, feet on the pedal, top speed. Up for any challenge you bring. See the results of the last group that challenged the team. Efficiency is high when you challenge the ring. Matter of fact, hold his L and clean. You deserve it. We don't just dominate, we serve it. No guesswork here, we certain. You see the wins and start flirting. We put a ring on it, where's the curtains? Ready. They got me saying I'm hungry. Just look at that piece. You will never get in on our level. We go here, we would never settle. Trophies raised high here, we call it heavy metal. Giving no breaks, feet on the pedal, top speed.
Just tapping in to say, working class people, no politician is coming to save us. Nobody can save us but ourselves. Nobody can save us but ourselves. Now, to be very clear, this is not the type of video like I've seen from many liberals that is going to be blaming people for their situation based on who they voted for. Be serious. Act like a human. Be normal. This hurricane is tearing through Southeast America, and there is infrastructure being destroyed. People are stranded in their homes and dying before the paramedics can get to them. Like the climate catastrophe that the corporations that run our country have actively contributed to, that our politicians have turned a blind eye to, and also actively contributed to, signing all types of oil permits and fracking this and drilling that. That is the reason why people are experiencing what they're experiencing right now during this hurricane. Instead of spending money on infrastructure, because we already knew prior to this hurricane that 40,000 bridges across America were structurally unsound. We just saw a bridge earlier this year in Baltimore, not too far away from where I'm at, literally collapsed to the river after a boat hit it. Like, we do not have solid infrastructure in this country. And instead of them spending your tax dollars on infrastructure improvements that would help you and your day-to-day, that would make your lives safer, that would make your family safer, they are signing bombs to kill children in another country. Drawing smiley faces and taking selfies and shit. That's what your politicians are doing with your tax dollars, with their salaries and with the American-made bombs. And it's crazy because the reason why these people turn a blind eye to all this foolishness that's going on, the reason why they turn a blind eye to the destruction of our planet by corporations like Chevron, like Lockheed Martin, like Raytheon, like Exxon, the reason why they turn a blind eye is because these people are at their campaign fundraisers, putting thousands of dollars into their campaign coffers. The reason why our politicians turn a blind eye is because they are invested in the stocks of countries like Raytheon, of companies like Raytheon, of companies like Chevron, of companies like Exxon. They are actively invested in those companies. So they are making money off of those companies' profits. And the Israeli occupation forces are an extension of the U.S. military. I don't care what anybody says. It is an extension of the U.S. military because the imaginary state is a U.S. military outpost, period. Okay? So when the imaginary state is dropping 2,000-pound bombs in Gaza and in Lebanon, and when they are terrorizing people in the West Bank with American-made weapons, that's your tax dollars that are going to that. And also, they are contributing to the larger climate crisis that we are already experiencing on this planet. Okay? They are destroying the land. Indigenous people would never destroy their land. They are willing to sacrifice your lives in order for corporations that are paying for their campaigns to make more money. They're willing to sacrifice your life and the lives of many people and children in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, and Yemen. They're willing to sacrifice the lives of people all over the globe as long as that means a U.S. hegemony gets to stay in place. As long as they get to make their money and hold on to the white supremacist power structure that has been built and sustained on violence and genocide, as long as they can uphold that, they're willing to let you and your family die as well. Finally, I'm praying for all the people in the South that are experiencing this climate crisis. I'm praying for all people all around the globe that are experiencing the crises that are man-made and manufactured by U.S. empire. 70% of Black people in America live in the South, y'all. So, thoughts and prayers to all of our folks. And I really, 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 really hope that y'all girl Kamala gets to doing something. Okay, all right, that's all I'm going to say. Just tapping in to say, working class people, no politician is coming to save us. Nobody can save us but ourselves. Just tapping in to say, working class people.
Okay, are we good? Okay. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys. I'm getting used to this new software. EV Mukes. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's easy to use, but it's a lot. Coming from StreamYard to this, it's way more customization. You can, like, they got a studio mode and all that stuff. So anyway, sorry for that, y'all. A few episodes probably gonna be a little bit wacky. Nothing's perfect. I try to make things as organized as possible. So just give me a couple of episodes. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to the latest episode of the Good Faith Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, and the Good Faith Show is exclusively on the ATP Network. You can catch the ATP Network on YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch. Hopefully, it's coming soon to Rockfin and other platforms, I guess, other video streaming platforms, because it's good to find alternatives to YouTube. And also, to shameless plugs, on the bottom of the ticker here, follow the official ATP Twitter account. It's right there at ATP Network 247. And also, the last one, subscribe to my podcast, Real Recognize Real. It's available on all major platforms, even the little small platforms. Like, shout out to podserve.fm, man. Tyler, he does a great job. He makes it easy for me. All I have to do is just edit my podcast and upload them to the server, and he does the rest. Like, I ain't gotta do all the other complicated BS that comes with it. So shout out to podserve.fm. And he's affordable too. So check out his website, podserve.fm. Tyler, man, he hook you up. He give you a free trial too as well, which is awesome, because a lot of these smaller platforms, they're not able to do that because they're not a major Wall Street owned corporation. So shout out to podserve.fm and Tyler. So yeah, y'all. Feeney had a lot to say there. Shout out to Feeney, man. Hopefully, I get to have her on tea time at least, in the foreseeable future. But I know she'd be busy and stuff. So yeah, man. Hurricane Helene ravaged Florida, Georgia, and I think all the way up to Tennessee and the Carolinas. Like it, it did its due diligence, man. The government, in my opinion, should have um a system in place to make sure that everybody that's in that affected area, wherever you at, should be able to evacuate. They don't. All they have is, you know, um, all they have is FEMA, which is feeble. It's crumbs because a Republican comes in office and cuts FEMA funding, or a Democrat in there keeps the FEMA funding cut, or they add a few more dollars to it. But they have billions upon billions of dollars to give to Israel to drop, like Feeney said, 2,000-pound bombs on innocent women and children. So that's just the way the United States goes, I guess. And also too, that yeah, all these hurricanes and stuff, these strong hurricanes is contribute to climate change. Like, I think a lot of you guys that watching this know this. A lot of people just like when it comes to climate, like even like if you posting it, like I posted about the Tippahall County Lake on my TikTok account, it ain't got no views. Like people don't care about climate change, and don't they see, like, it's not their fault. It's not the corporate media is not covering it, because the corporate media admit, hey, climate change don't get the views. We care about the ratings and the views. They told the truth about that. But again, like, I guess us as independent media, we need to talk more about climate change, because it's here. Look at the Colorado River. It's drying up. Look at the hurricane here. Look what it did to those communities. Now they got to rebuild. It takes years to rebuild. Like, this shit don't happen overnight. Like, look at these extreme cold events. Like, my mama's state, Mississippi. They had 8 to 10 inches of snow. 8 to 10 inches of snow in Mississippi. Like, and we had ice. Like, we don't usually get ice. Okay, we get like a snowstorm, but like a couple of inches fall like every 2-3 years or something like that. But like, this is happening every year now. Like, this is becoming the new normal. Climate change, and our politicians don't give a fuck. Like, most of them, they are on the right. They get their money from fucking Exxon, Chevron, Shell, all these fossil fuel companies. And obviously, we know the solutions to climate change. Well, the solutions to stop the climate change from getting even worse, because the Middle East is going to be becoming uninhabitable after a while. Like, let's just keep it $100 with you. So yeah, man. Again, like, a lot of working class people can't. Like, a lot of people ask, why do people just can't evacuate? I mean, like, Janet Jackass, people can't evacuate like that. Like, you got to have money, resources to evacuate. A lot of people ain't got no car, so how they gonna drive more inland? A lot of people ain't got no money to buy a hotel. Like, I hate these hotel companies, especially when hurricanes come. The more, like, when people drive, like I said, a couple of 100 miles more north, the hotel prices, they price gouge on that, which I think is fucking bullshit. That's why I said the government should take over and make sure, give these people a stipend so they get an automatic hotel room for a couple of days till the hurricane passes. And then when people come back to the affected areas, the government should step in and say, you know what, we're gonna help you rebuild your house. We're gonna help you get you another apartment fixed, or get your house fixed or your apartment fixed. Like, the government should take care of all that. That should not come out of American people's pockets. And these home insurance companies ain't worth a shit. Like, yeah, like I said, JB did a video talking about that a few weeks ago, talking about, like, a lot of insurance companies are pulling out of state like Florida, for example, because it's a high risk area. Like, duh, Florida is Florida is the it's this target for hurricanes, like, or the Gulf Coast, the East Coast too. Like, those areas are hurricane area affected areas, most likely or not. And also too, y'all, some of you might know this, but according to the meteorologists and Like it's supposed to be way more hurricanes than this. Like I think what's this 6, 7 hurricanes so far. I think what Hurricane Joyce, Tropical Storm Joyce or whatever, is out in the Atlantic. Yeah, I get those oceans mixed up because of my autism. But it's supposed to be more hurricanes than this, and then now it's supposed to be another storm possibly forming in the Caribbean. Now it's going up to the Gulf, so it could affect Louisiana, my state, or it could affect Florida again, or or Alabama. Or God knows, how strong that storm could be. So, y'all, you gotta take climate change seriously, man. Climate change is a real thing, and I just hate that a lot of people just lackadaisical about it. Our government, bad enough, don't give a fuck. They just care about the lobbyists, the oil and the coal industry. They care about them. So yeah, y'all, that's all I gotta say about that. So well, speaking of Hurricane Helene, I got this article from ABC News. It says here, it's pulling up now. Give it a minute. It's pulling up now. Supposed to be pulling up. Hold on. Just give me a second, guys. Oh, I gotta add it. Lord have mercy. Told you I gotta get used to this new software. Holy crap! I just haven't been. I know I should have been working with this all weekend long, but I haven't been. I've been going through stuff, man. So bear with me. There we go. Okay. Yep. It says Hurricane Helene live updates. 91 dead after storm brought biblical damage. Wow, that's an interesting word, biblical. Helene storm surge, wind damage, and inland flooding have been catastrophic. I might play. I'm gonna play this video right here. Might as well. I'm gonna play this video. Sound.
Parts of the Carolinas.
Wow, that's the same woman that that no Kamala.
The storm is blamed for the deaths of more than 80 people across the region, but that number is expected to rise. Many are still unaccounted for in North Carolina, where Helene knocked out communications, making it difficult to reach people in more remote areas. Mudslides have made many roads impassable, cutting off entire communities. The devastation is widespread and catastrophic. Homes and businesses destroyed. North Carolina's governor is calling it an unprecedented tragedy. Further south in Florida's Big Bend, residents lined up at a seafood market that's been turned into a donation center. Across the South, there are shortages of essentials, including gasoline. ABC's Faith Abube leads us off tonight from Asheville, North Carolina.
Tonight, widespread catastrophic damage across western North Carolina in Helene's wake. And across the southeast, the storm now claiming more than 80 lives and knocking out power to millions. In Asheville, North Carolina, Helene and a separate system dumping 14 inches of rain combined and as much as 30 inches in nearby mountains, triggering flash flooding.
Holy shit. Holy shit. That's crazy. Wow. I've been to Asheville, North Carolina, man, and there's a lot of terrain, a lot of hills, and those bends holds a lot of water, man. And they say 13 inches of rain? Holy shit. Wow, man. Oh, man. So this is when our government should step in and say, we got y'all, man. We got y'all. But if you don't have home insurance or your small business or you don't have adequate business insurance, you're fucked, unfortunately.
And landslides.
This is an unprecedented tragedy that requires an unprecedented response.
More than 500 National Guards members joining local emergency responders, conducting search and rescue missions, delivering supplies, and working to restore infrastructure. Asheville's water system severely damaged too.
It's heartbreaking because along this river we have a lot of wonderful stores and
wow, then they water system damage. Holy shit. Wow, man. So these people have to really rely on bottled water. Wow. Oh man, it's not good, guys.
We're going to be cleaning up a long time.
Residents facing long lines for gas all weekend.
Been a little chaotic. People been breaking in line.
As the flooding peaked Friday north of Asheville in Madison County, North Carolina, floodwaters sweeping this home away.
Get out of the way.
And across the border in Greene County, Tennessee,
Oh, God.
the power of those floodwaters on display as they rip apart a bridge.
Remember Feeney was talking about 40,000 of our bridges are basically in bad shape. Look at that bridge. It just, the bridge couldn't take that surge of water. And it just fucking concaved. Like, I drive through Louisiana and Mississippi a lot, and holy shit, like, like those bridges, man, like those bridges in horrible shape. Like they like, God forbid if a hurricane hits Louisiana again, like northern Louisiana, Mississippi, like those two states in particular. I'm pretty sure a lot of those bridges will be coming down like that too. Oh my goodness.
In Unicoi County, Tennessee, where authorities used helicopters to rescue more than 50 staff and patients that were trapped, this is what it looks like now. The debris left behind, the high water mark visible on the walls. Everyone at the hospital made it out okay, but more than 70 people in the county are unaccounted for. Helene roared ashore in Florida's Big Bend late Thursday night with 140-mile-per-hour winds after rapidly intensifying, going from a Category 1 to a Category 4 storm in less than 12 hours. In Steinhatchee, the seafood market now turned into a donation center.
I feel helpless, honestly. So I'm just doing what I can do. This is the third storm in a year.
And also, I'm so sick of people getting mad at these people because, especially liberals, for example, because they vote a way that you want them to vote. You want them to vote liberal like you, but they vote the other way. These are people too. They these people need help. And what is Joe Biden doing? Like, Joe Biden, like while all these people are suffering, don't know what to do, and this guy, he's doing, fucking eating ice cream in the basement of the White House. That's what he's doing. Oh my God.
Like, I don't know how much more we can take.
The area struck by 3 hurricanes since August of 2023. And here in Asheville, Lindsay, the French Broad River, which is raging behind me, cresting at a new record level, nearly 25 feet. That is more than a foot higher than the previous record set more than 100 years ago. Lindsay.
One resident described it as a mini apocalypse. Such grave circumstances there. Faith, thank you. The remnants of Hurricane Helene are dumping rain on already saturated ground in Virginia as well as West Virginia, where flood watches are in place. WABC meteorologist Brittany Bell joins us now. And Brittany, tell us what you know about that and also a new disturbance.
Okay, guys, that's the end of that. Okay, guys. All right, that's the end of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, and also they didn't mention I-40 near the Tennessee North Carolina line, the eastbound lanes, because of the flood waters, the part of the interstate fucking concaved. So yeah, like that's gonna take a while to build, and all the commerce that goes through there, through the Smoky Mountain region, they will be delayed. So yeah, Hurricane Helene has in its path, man. This was a wild one, and I hope to God that this next potential storm, it haven't even formed yet. Hopefully, it just, hopefully it not as extreme, man. Like, this is why independent media is here. Like, we try to tell these people, like, these people think the government cares about them, but like that woman said in Florida, like she don't know what to do. Like she's at her wit's end, and like all this shit could be solved if all this shit could be like not eradicated, but to a low levels if we focus on climate change, got away from fossil fuels, and our government fucking came in and took care of these people. But none of those things are happening right now, so it's a fucking shame and a pity. So yeah, y'all, that was that. I I hope and pray that these people be all right, and God rest the souls of the 91 people so far that's died because of Hurricane Helene. So, okay, guys, next story. Eric Adams. You know, oh man, he's been indicted, and I got a video to show y'all, man. Like, oh man, y'all, man, these people, man. Like the beginning of this, somebody got the whole thing recorded. Oh man, give it a second, y'all. I was trying to share my screen. Takes a little while to do that. I don't know why it does that. Give it a minute. Oh man. Oh. So give me patience, y'all. I forgot you gotta add the scene. Oh man. New software. Bad headspace under equals. So give me all right, y'all, finna play it, man. Break it down.
You are a disgrace to all black people in this city. The things that you have done are unconscionable. You hurt our schools. Our streets are dirty.
This guy laughing. Like this guy is these are protesters that are heckling him. And he laughing. Wow. Yeah, this heartless motherfucker right here, man. This heartless motherfucker.
Our children are harassed by the police. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can shush me all you want, but the people are with us. And this is not a black day. This is a justice day.
First of all, I want to thank you for being here this morning. And I want to thank the supporters of all ethnic groups that I hear, particularly the men and women of the clergy that's here, that have joined me here today. And we are not surprised. We expected this.
Yo, these were sold out everywhere. But then my eBay alerts went off. Got them.
I hate ads.
This is not surprising to us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months.
Yeah.
But wait, it's weird that when you start calling out the Biden administration for the immigrant crisis, the migrant crisis, or whatever you call it, they came after your ass, motherfucker. They came after your motherfucking ass. Hell, you token Negro. He is a token Negro, thinking he bend the knee to the white man. They gonna fucking glorify you, man. The motherfucker say, you better bend the knee to me, sucker. Bend the knee to me. Hey, you talk about me, I'm coming after you. You see what they did to Tulsi Gabbard? Put her on the unofficially, allegedly put her on the terrorist watch list. Like once you like Sammy Sam say, this motherfucking dimmer dummies is a cult. And they call Republicans a cult. No, these motherfuckers a cult. Cause they go after your motherfucking ass. Like motherfuckers like you, corrupt politicians, get away with all this shit. Like Eric Adams ain't the only one getting bribes from foreign governments. Other politicians are too, but they bend in the knee. See, they gotta do what they gotta do. They don't want to get they don't want to be like him, get indicted. Oh my God.
The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months.
Yeah.
The leaks, the commentary, the demonizing. This did not surprise us that we reached this day. And I ask New Yorkers to wait to hear our defense before making any judgments. In about 30 minutes, you're going to hear a story of the case that is in front of us. This story will come from the federal prosecutors. And I ask to wait and hear our side to this narrative. From here, my attorneys will take care of the case so I can take care of the city. My day-to-day will not change. I will continue.
Man, the outcome of this is, in my opinion, I think, he'll bend the knee to Biden, and Biden's DOJ prosecuted him. He's gonna bend the knee. Oh, Master Biden. Oh Lord, I did so wrong. I shouldn't have criticized you. You're doing a great job, Master Sir. Then they gonna say, okay, we'll let you off with probation or something like that. Oh yes, sir, thank you. I think that was what's going to happen with this, but
to do the job for 8.3 million New Yorkers that I was elected to do.
Amen. And especially, I don't understand, like, New Yorkers, like, voted for this guy. Like this is a good bit of New Yorkers that are black. Like, why do you vote for a man that loves cops? Like cops. Like, black folks and cops don't correlate together. Like, he's a cop himself with a suit on. That's the only difference, Just like Kamala, she's a cop with a dress suit, and a dress on. Same thing. The top cops, like what? Like, because he's black, he gonna help the black community. Like, him and Kamala had the same ideology, And Kamala's not even black. She's not Black American. I mean, shout out to Sabby for saying that. Sabby is such a fucking genius. Sabby Sabs, you a genius, my sister. Like, she's not Black American, but Kamala, but this guy, like, he don't, like, shout out to y'all, the protesters earlier. I forgot to mention y'all, protesting like that what you should do. But like, yeah.
And the 300,000 plus employees of our city government will continue to do their jobs, because this is what we do as New Yorkers. It's an insult to the hardworking pity.
Wait, somebody said a strong leader. He's a strong leader. Oh man, strong leader. Wow, boy, this Colt's personality, man, gotta stop. And also too, man, it's older folks are behind him. Like this is the problem I have with my mom and my auntie. Like, like, I guess, when you're older, you're at a certain age where you fought the fight, I guess. But like, Eric Adams don't care about your ass anyway. You just behind him for a photo op, man.
The people of the city, that anyone would say that they won't do their jobs while this case proceeds in the background. They are dedicated public servants, and I have been one of them for many years. And they're going to continue to do their job, moving the city forward every day. It's an unfortunate day, and it's a painful day. But inside of all of that, it's a day where we will finally reveal why for 10 months I have gone through this. And I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of this city, as I've done throughout my entire professional career. I want to now turn it over to the person who started me on this journey, Reverend Herbert Daughtry.
Amen, amen, amen. Oh God. Yeah, I just played that clip for reference. That's not the clip I wanted to play, but it is what it is. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, old boy, he in trouble. He say like, dude, like, it's illegal, right? Politicians get away with it. Like I said earlier, politicians get away with this shit all the time. That's nothing new. It's just the problem is that when you go against the grain, bro, when you turn your back on them, they come after your ass, man. Like the Democrats are some dirty motherfuckers. They dirty, man. They are dirty motherfuckers. And he said he can't wait to hear his defense. Like dude, like, it's really clear cut. Like, you broke laws, you broke campaign finance laws, dude. Like, you can't take you can't take briberies and money from a foreign government, but you got to be listed as a foreign agent. Like, yeah, a mayor of city of the biggest, the mayor of the biggest city in the United States is a foreign agent. Like, that don't resonate with people. You know, a lot of people are nationalists, have a nationalist perspective. Like some people still think America is this great country when it's not. You know, but but hey, that was propaganda does, right? So yeah, y'all, that was Eric Adams, stupid ass man. It's crazy, like it's crazy, like I'm gonna say this. I'm not defending Eric Adams. Fuck all these people. I hate all of them. But if you go after Eric Adams, you need to go after every politician that fucks with a foreign government, like Hunter Biden, like Joe Biden himself. Like, why Hunter had a top chair for natural gas company in Ukraine? Like, ain't that foreign? Ain't that getting foreign benefits? But they won't touch that. See, they gonna touch certain people, But I'm just saying, like, you can't go after one while going after the other. Like, that just don't make any sense. So, okay, guys. Last story. Some of you guys know I'm a sports guy, right? I watch sports every now and then. I watch Georgia and Alabama play. So I don't watch sports like I used to because I focus more on on organizing, a little bit more on organizing and coming together. But yeah, yeah. Oh man. The story I got here. The story I got here is interesting. Let me see. Trying to see something here. Let me see. Give me a second, guys. I'm still getting used to this shit. There you go. There we go. Okay, I had to. So I'm still working with this software, so bear with me, please. Thank you. Oh man. The title of this is a $18 beer. The sports conglomerate robbing you and their workers. Obviously, what else is to do? All corporations robbing us this second. Like, but interesting story. It's from More Perfect Union. Check them out. It's a short one, 10 minutes long.
The best part of my job is the fans, because Philly fans are diehard fans.
Hit to left. It is long gone.
They are what make the job fun. The hard part of my job is dealing with the company.
This year's trip to the game likely going to hurt consumers' wallets.
There's a system at the stadiums where the prices continue to go up year after year.
The Philadelphia Eagles are taking home a prize.
Now, before I get to that, some of you guys may know I went to Memphis, Tennessee, a week ago, actually. Wow, it's been almost a week. I went to see MJ the musical, and went to the theater. Very nice theater. They do operas and stuff there. The Opium Theater. Very nice theater. And I got me a bottle of water, and the bottle of water was $4. $4 for a bottle of water. So yeah, I understand how concessions are very expensive. Like, I get it. But man, it's crazy.
May not want. Number one in having the priciest beer in the NFL.
But it's not coming to us, trust me.
Stadium cooks, servers, concession workers, and bartenders are the backbones of Philadelphia sports. They say they're struggling to make ends meet despite skyrocketing prices for fans.
I started 8 years ago. A hot dog was $5.
So give me this. So the players that play these sports make millions of dollars, right? The owners make billions of dollars in revenue, right? Then, the coaches make millions of dollars too. But the concession workers is as important. Like, make sure people are fed and stuff like that. And the people that get it, make sure your ticket, these days is mobile. Everything is digital. They make sure, you got your tickets to the game, and make sure, they get paid poverty wages. Like that just don't that disparity gap is the math ain't mathing here. And also too, what gets me too is that you know how you see some of these athletes say, hey, especially when COVID hit, they pay for some of these athletes say they're gonna pay for some of these concession workers, field workers' wages. Like, why the fucking owners of these teams couldn't come together and pay for it? Like, the players, yeah, they make a lot of money too, but compared to the owners, like, like it just don't make any sense. But that's the world we living in, man.
$5. A hot dog is almost $7.
One hot dog, $5, which was bad enough. Then she said $7. Well, I don't know how much it is now. And hot dogs, they're like, how much it costs to make that hot dog? What, less than 75 cents, $1? How they upcharge you? Like, just fucking greed. How much a hot dog should be? $2 at least? $2 for a hot dog? $5 and $7? Just continue to listen.
Beer was $13 when I first started, now it's $18.
Wait. Hold on. $18 for a fucking beer? $18 for a beer? And I don't even like beer. But holy crap. Like, those White Claws that sometimes I see me be drinking, like they're $2.70 at the gas station. And let me see. 3, 6, 9, 12. I could buy 6 of them for $18. In one beer, 6 of them. And I don't drink like that. I drink occasionally. And one beer is $18. And I guess either glass form. Yeah, it usually be in those cups. Wow. What? Fuck that.
You look at the increase, so at the Link, it's roughly 50% increase in the cost of pizza. The Wells is 67%. When the company comes to us and talks about 3.
And I've been to college games. I've been to high school football games. They sell concessions. And the food's not that good. You can tell the food is low quality food. It's not organic. Lord knows what's in it, because I'm careful about what's in my food these days. Like, it's crazy. Like, but y'all know about that. The food is not even high quality. Like, if you're gonna charge $18 for beer, that better be some of the most. That better be fucking super organic, healthy. Not healthy. Beer ain't healthy, but fucking like just 3 fucking ingredients: barley, wheat, and water. Like, I'm fucking serious. The same with pizza. Like, that, that's not Chicago style pizza. Pizza, no fancy pizza restaurant. That's fucking pizza. The same should be selling at Walmart for fucking $5. Like, come on, man. Greed, boy.
And 4% wage increases, and that being something that is fair. Our membership is disgusted because they see how much they're gouging the fans.
And behind it all is a multi-billion-dollar.
Yeah, like they said earlier. Yeah, fans are getting screwed. Same with the park. Like, I was in Memphis. I had to pay $12 to park in a garage that's so tight. Like, it's so a tight parking garage. They charged me $12, and because I had the app, I saved $4. Wow, when you go to these games, man, you got to pay for parking. If you're out of town, you got to pay for hotel. You got to pay. You want to, if you got somebody with you, your family, you got to feed your family. Then you got to pay for the tickets to the game. Yeah, some tickets can range like $20, but like, some of them be high as shit, a few $100s. It depends on the sports team, the venue, who they play, and all that stuff. So it's a lot. Like, really, I wouldn't be surprised some of these games you go to, you end up spending like $1,000, $1,500 a pop. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. It's ridiculous.
concessions conglomerate that is squeezing the fans and its workers.
All 3 buildings, that's a full-time job where I'm from.
A game, they make a good penny. They could give us a piece.
We're the ones that are in the front line. The customers don't know them. They know us.
We make all this money for a company just to be disrespected by our paycheck.
They charge your motherfucking ass $18 for a beer. Motherfucker, I better get if I work concessions and stuff, motherfucker, I better get half of that. You should all the places you get half of that. No more than half. But I bet they don't get a quarter of that. It's ridiculous.
Aramark is one of the largest food service companies in the world. Aramark made $1.8 billion in profit last year. They run food service in corporate cafeterias, on college campuses, and then they also run food service in prisons. And here in Philadelphia at all 3 sports stadiums, Citizens Bank Park, where the Phillies play, Lincoln Financial Field, where the Eagles play, Wells Fargo Center, where the Sixers and Flyers play.
For people that don't understand what happens in Philly, we have our sports complex. Wells Fargo's here, Citizens here, Lincoln Financial here.
Carlton Epps is one of 1,500 Unite Here 274 union members working at all 3 stadiums for Aramark. He works as a bartender and suite attendant.
You can stand on 11th Street, walk half a block, and you'll be in any one of the 3 stadiums.
But each stadium has a different contract with different wages and different benefits structures, sometimes for the same job, and that's by design.
I understand what they're doing. They're trying to keep us down.
There are 3 separate union contracts.
Yeah, they're trying to pin y'all against each other too. Oh, this person that worked at the Wells Fargo Center, they probably get more benefits than the person that worked at Lincoln Financial Field or that baseball field too. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. I'm not into baseball, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, they trying to. The system wants to divide the working people as much as possible, and the sad truth is they have done a great job about it. Like, it's still, like I said earlier with the hurricane, like, that part of Florida, that those parts are mostly conservative areas, and you see liberals on social media looking down on people. See, that's why you gotta vote Democrat. See, you voting for these evil dictator conservatives. Like, Democrats ain't gonna do shit either. So, but anyway, back to this, like, yeah, just want to pin people against each other.
And so each of them has their own healthcare model. Lincoln Financial Field, there's no health coverage available to the members.
See, I told you. Yeah, this person got health coverage. This person got some pension benefits, or this person got, you get a raise every year. Yeah.
There. And then there's 2 separate health plans at Citizens Bank Park and the Wells Fargo Center.
But we get one paycheck. It benefits them. The one paycheck saves them the cost. But there's still 3 separate contracts.
The 3 contract structure, where hours at each stadium are counted separately, makes it difficult for anyone to meet the amount of hours needed to qualify for healthcare.
I work all 3 buildings, and
then they make it hard. Yeah, they have benefits, which I'm shocked they do. But then they make it hard. You got to work a certain amount of hours to get those benefits. Like, yeah, see these greedy corporations do. ARAMARK, fuck them too. Yeah, I see those trucks come around, our college campus in Monroe, in other places. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I probably work 95% of the events I'm offered. I've never qualified for healthcare through Aramark. It's plain corporate greed. I spoke one time in the negotiations to ask their lawyer. I said I work in all 3 buildings, and I do not get healthcare. The citizens of Pennsylvania have to subsidize my healthcare. I asked him, how does he feel about that? He said, so.
The amount of hours that you have to even.
They don't care. See, they don't give a fuck. Oh, man, yeah. So, yeah. That's how these oligarchs and their lackeys feel about you people. Like, you said that I tell people this, like, these people don't give a fuck about you, and there's still people that bend the knee to these jobs, like my job, for example, like this guy, my boss hired his son-in-law to be supervisor, and this guy don't know shit, which I'm supervisor material, but they don't care. So that's why in my job, man, I just try to do less as possible because I realize that, no matter how much hard you work for these corporations, that's all they want. They just want you to work, work, work. Then until you disposable, then they find somebody else to take your spot. Same with these jobs. Same with these concession jobs at Philadelphia. Like they don't care about these people. Yeah. Oh yeah, we offer benefits. But it's always loopholes. There's always loopholes. Oh, you got to work a certain amount of hours. And that guy said he worked at all 3 sports stadiums. He worked at all 3 venues, and he's still not qualified. So I mean, like, damn near sports went all year because basketball in the fall, in the spring, in the summer. I mean, football, basketball, yes, summer too, because NBA Finals, baseball, most of spring, summer, and fall, and then football is in the fall and winter. So, like, this guy works all year round, and he still don't qualify. Like, that don't make any sense. Oh, it makes sense. Corporate greed.
Qualify for healthcare. Majority of us will never make that criteria.
Samantha Spector also works at all 3 stadiums.
I can't pay for health insurance for myself. I can only pay for my daughters. I'm a single mom, so I just maintain my house myself. Like, there's no extras.
Tiffany Davis works at all 3 stadiums and has 2 extra jobs outside of her ARAMARK work to be able to afford health care.
That scares me that I wouldn't have it one day, which I probably would never be in that position, but who knows what position you will be in dealing with companies like this.
ARAMARK's proposal doesn't get health coverage to enough people. Right now, their proposal would only get health coverage to 3% of the workers. So the union's proposal is to count hours at all 3 stadiums, and that the workers who work the most number of hours, that those workers then are entitled to individual health coverage paid for by ARAMARK.
It's just so sad because you can afford to give it to us. Why not give it to us? Because we're human, we're living.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They can afford a whole lot of shit. They can afford to pay you a livable wage. They can afford to, give you parental leave, paid time off, sick leave. Oh, they can afford all that shit. It's still racky and a lot of money, but at the end of the day, if they do that, then they stock portfolios take a hit. So yeah, and they make impossible loopholes for you not to have health care. Like this woman, this woman right here, she deserves to go to the fucking doctor once a year. Hell, she go to the doctor once a year, and they can find something on her that's wrong and cure it with medicine that paid with our tax dollars, which is crazy. That's funded and researched by our tax dollars, and she can live a long, happy life. But no, your health, fuck your health, like COVID. A lot of things with COVID too, like I could get into COVID. I might do a separate video on that, but I'm saying, like, they didn't give a fuck during COVID either. But in terms of the government too. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, man, it's reality. Profits over people.
Beings, we take care of your families. We put money in your pockets.
And I see the amount of money that comes in to that company. I see what 4 people coming up buying a beer is. 4 people is like $120. Like, that's a lot of money.
A lot of it hasn't went in our pockets.
Once the game starts, I could serve 30, 40, 50 drinks in an hour, easy. Concession bartender at Wells Fargo were somewhere around $10 an hour.
When the company comes to us and talks about $3 and $4.
$10 an hour. $10 an hour. They pay you $10 an hour, and they charge $18 beers. Nah, bruh. Nah, the math ain't mathing. It ain't mathing. And it's Philadelphia. I know it's expensive. It's expensive everywhere, but I know it's expensive in Philadelphia. You can't survive on $10 an hour. Nah. So these concession workers, Lord knows how many hours they working. They probably do a baseball game that evening, because baseball games usually about 12, 1 o'clock. Then they might have to do an NBA game, because I think the baseball season ends. It ends, yeah, I think, yeah. Then they had to do an NBA game the same night. So they doing multiple jobs, or the next day or something like that. Yeah.
4% wage increases, and that being something that is fair. Our membership is.
I think you could do better than 4% wage increase. You could do better. Make it 8. No, how about 12%? Yeah. No, see, 4%. That's a low bar. You got to be a bully, man. Like these corporations don't give a shit about you. And you say, "I take 4%, sir." Oh, look, God, please, 4%. How about 2? Deal. That's how some of these unions are, and that's the sad reality. Unions is a great step. It's great. It is. I'm not going to deny it, but like you need a bulldog, man. Negotiators, man. You need bulldogs. Like 12%, then 10%. Okay, 10%. Yeah, that's how you do it. 9%. Yeah, that's how you should negotiate.
Disgusted because they see how much they're gouging the fans and other members of our community.
It's frustrating, especially when during the pandemic we're shut down and they're given their management bonuses during COVID. When the stadiums.
Part of that, the CARES Act, which gave millions of dollars to ARAMARK. Yeah. And, just like the airline industry, like, apparently in the bill it had, you can't lay off your workers, but I guess they gave, like the airline industry, they gave pilots incentives to retire early just to pad their pockets, which is just a fucking shame. It's a shame.
Sold out, the amount of money that's coming in, and for you to sit across from me to tell me you don't have the means to pay your employees, it's a disgrace.
Aramark's last proposal was only 10 cents more than their proposal earlier.
Man, these motherfuckers come to the negotiation table and say, "Oh, we give you 10 cents more." 10 cents more. Oh my God, 10 cents more. They give you 10 cents more. We charge $18 beers, $7 hot dogs. And don't forget about the merchandise too. Like, I think that's not food. That's, merchandise high as hell too, but this is more. Man, somebody told me that, I'll walk out. Just walk out. Like, you ain't got to cuss them out, argue, just walk out. Because they're not serious to begin with. They're not serious. Just, they're not serious.
Earlier, and our membership rejected it by 98%.
What they're offering is just disrespectful. For years they were giving us nickels and dimes, 20 cents here, 15 cents here, 40 cents here. No, it's not cutting it no more.
Because people worried about their family members. You have to worry about your child care. You have to worry about your electric, gas, water. How I'm going to get this, how I'm going to get that.
Everybody has to stick together. This company.
Then, what if your car breaks down? A lot of these people probably take the bus, but what if your car breaks down? What if your hot water heater start working? What if people don't think about this, but cell phones are important too. What if your cell phone stops working? A lot of people can't afford Apple Care. Like, Apple Care is expensive. You fucked. You need a phone to get and communicate with your kids or your family. So it's just a lot of things that people don't understand. Like, some people that are better off, you watch this and you say to yourself, well, these people complaining, at least they offered away 10 cents. 10 cents. A 10 cent increase. 15 cent increase. Okay. I always say this. Be in these people's shoes and you see how I feel. That's all I gotta say about that.
He doesn't give a damn about anybody out here.
So Aramark, they have a number of sports stadiums. So let's take Washington, D.C., where they run the food service at the Cap Center. Very similar to the Wells Fargo Center, right? And so a dishwasher is making $21.50 an hour. That same Aramark worker here in Philadelphia is making $14.11, right? And so there's this huge discrepancy for doing the same job for the same company in a similar sports facility like a basketball and hockey arena.
And that is money that could change lives.
We would be living. We won't be just surviving. We will be living.
It would change tremendously. I have a daughter that's ready to go to college. Graduation's coming, like senior dues. I can send my daughter on her senior trip. I can live comfortably.
I don't have to keep scrambling from job to job. If I get health insurance from here, I won't have to work another job or work all these other jobs to equal.
See what happens when people live better lives. See what happens when people get lives improve, they mental health improve. A lot of people be more happier. You heard this woman said if her life was better, she got paid better wages, she wouldn't have to work another job. You working 2 jobs, you have no life. All you know is work and sleep. And then how do people do it? I always want to ask this. How do people do it? You work you work 2 jobs, you have kids and stuff like that, and other obligations, how you do it. I haven't, I don't know, I'm okay as of now, but just thinking about that reality. I have a homeboy that works 60 hours a week. And I could tell his ass be tired. I called him one day on FaceTime, and he was in the bed. He was just in the bed, him and his girlfriend. They were just chilling. That's not living. My homeboy and his girlfriend should be able to tour around the country, leave the country, go to Cancun, enjoy their life. But this system prefers hoarding all the wealth to themselves and making these people, like she said, survive. Surviving is not normal.
Go up to something. I would have to, I could start living more,
It is no surprise that Philadelphia is the poorest big city in the country. Part of that is from ARAMARK, employing thousands of people with poverty wages and ensuring that folks don't have health coverage. They have a responsibility to be good corporate citizens in our city.
Stadium workers' contract was up in March. Since then, all 3 stadiums have voted to strike.
ARAMARK workers are on strike tonight. No food, no drinks. All the daddies, no Yinglings, no Millers, no Bud Light.
ARAMARK says they continue to bargain in good faith. But as the
Wait, you said bargain in good faith. Ain't you the same motherfuckers that give them a 10% increase? 10-cent increase? Give them a 10-cent increase. Oh, we bargaining in good faith though. Hey, I guess at least we trying. We trying. Yeah, right. My ass cheeky trying.
Phillies enter the playoffs, Eagles season is underway, and Sixers and Flyers season just around the corner. ARAMARK has brought in temp workers to replace striking workers.
And I got something to say to the temp workers, man. You are fucking scabs. I'm sorry. You are scabs too. If ARAMARK called me and say, hey, can you you a temp worker, right? Can you come in and our workers are striking? Can you? I say, hell no. I'm with the worker. I'm with the workers. They don't know who I am, but I'm with them. I tell them that you're the problem. Until we all come together as a people, nothing would change. It's just individualism. People just care about themselves too much for me, and I hate that shit, man. These 10 workers should be ashamed of yourself, man. Look, I know you got I know you got obligations too. Everybody got bills, but at the end of the day, man, hey, I'm pretty sure temp workers ain't got no fucking power either. I mean, no power to strike and stuff either. But I'm just saying, same with the nurses. When nurses strike, they hire what they call those traveling nurses. They're the problem too. You still making money for ARAMARK, and they probably paying you even less than they paying the current workers on strike. So I just had to get that off my chest.
And we are on strike at all 3 buildings the first time in history. We have been in negotiations with ARAMARK since December of last year, here at the ballpark since February of this year, and the company has come with so little over and over again.
They can keep the 10 cents. I'm willing to go for a year to wherever it has to be to make sure that me and my coworkers make the money that we should make.
I hope that ARAMARK realizes what we are worth.
And also too, right here, man, that shirt that guy had on, it says I am human. These people are motherfucking human beings, man. These people these people count too. They count too, and I'm just so sick of other people to look down on these people like they could work harder, they can do better for themselves. It's not always that fucking simple. Like, everybody doesn't have the everybody don't have the time to go back to college, or everybody ain't got time to do a trade. Like, you know, like people have to pay bills now. Like your gas company ain't gonna say, hey, I'm in trade school. I'm not working, but I'm working a little piddle. I'm working a side job on top of trade school, but I can't afford it. They gonna cut your shit off. So these people need living thriving wages now. You know, that's why they striking. They ain't got time, you know, to do all this stuff. And anyway, these people should get paid thriving wages from the jump. I don't care if you're washing dishes, sweeping the floor outside the stadium, or making those $7 hot dogs, man. Everybody needs to live. These people are human, and these Aramark and all these other corporations too, treating these people like shit, not even, like sheep. And it's that goddamn shame, man. Shit.
To them, because they would not get this without us.
The fans really support us, and they're all ready to go. I mean, they already said when they see me not at that bar, they know they're not purchasing anything.
Please do not patronize.
Shout out to the fans, man. That's what you do. Stop buying this stuff. Hell, just stop going to the games in general. No, I tell the fans in Philadelphia, stop going to these games. And make a statement like, hey, we support the concession workers that give us that overpriced beer that's worth fucking a dollar or something, or the hot dog that's worth 50 cents. Yeah. See, people got power. Like we'll push these folks, and Aramark have to come and give these folks fuck a 4% raise, a fucking 10% raise. Like they ain't got no choice.
No food, no drink.
And then all the people that say, well, they pay the concession workers more, then that means that all the prices go up even more. The prices are already up. You heard that woman say she start bill was $13, now it's $18. Wow. Okay, it goes up to $18.50. Well, wow. Wow. That's so high. I'm just so sick of people, man. Now, the propaganda works, man. It works. It's sad.
A lot of people can't understand when you feel the fight and you feel like the victory is about to come, you get more enthused about it.
Please do not fix this gas. We are Aramark workers and we are on strike.
I know we're gonna get this contract. I can't wait till we get this contract. I can't wait till some of my coworkers get to take a breather. I cannot wait.
So
Thank
yeah,
you
y'all.
so much for watching our video.
So yeah, y'all, that was More Perfect Union, man. Get them a follow on YouTube. They on Twitter too. Follow them on Twitter, man. They do amazing work. Yeah, man. I hope and pray that these workers, man, that bust their ass for Aramark and try to please the customers, the fans of these games. I hope they get a nice sizable contract, and also too, I hope that the contract includes mandatory health care. I think at least 2 along with the raise. Like, that's crazy. Like, I believe most of these people work at all 3 venues. But you gotta meet a threshold that's impossible to get. See, that's how they get you. They pull you in. Same with these streaming platforms too. I get it. All these streaming platforms that I'm using now. Eevee Mute's the best one of them all. At least they're reasonable. They get you in. Oh, it's free. But if you want to add your logo, like I see the Good Faith Show logo right there. Oh, you gotta pay for that. Or you want storage, to store these videos because they are pre-recorded. Oh, you gotta pay for that. I just my thing is if you make it a fair price, 20 gigabytes Eevee Mukes ain't enough, but hey, it is what it is. I just have to shuffle around videos, so I save them on my hard drive. But how about maybe instead of $90, charge $50 a month, you know, and you can stream to unlimited amount of destinations. Like then did he give you, you know, you get one destination for free, then you get 3 for $40, then you get 8 for $90. Like StreamYard should be ashamed of itself, man. And you know, I like StreamYard, but you know, I'm sure a lot of people go leave StreamYard. You know, my thing is, last and not least, and I'll let y'all go because I gotta go. If y'all gonna start your own podcast or your own, you know, well, not network, but it ain't gotta be a network because networks ain't all that intrusive. I think, you know, but you should start to show yourself. You know, you gonna have to pay. I'm gonna tell you that much, man. If you like, you want to the super stream up. You know, you want your logo, you want your tickers, you want all that stuff. You gotta pay, and it's unfortunate. You know, a lot of people willing to use the free plan. Use the free plan. You know, we need more voices in this space. You know, you know, I'm on here, man. I'm not planning to do this all my life. Like, you know, I want to be like a Feeny, man. A Feeny, she could do this. Feeny could do anything she wants, but Feeny chooses to do something that's more ethical, which is being in the streets, organizing with real people that not online. Like everybody's not online. Like, and I don't know why people think that everybody is just, you know, like everybody is online. Like online bubble is very small. Like all the people outside of my house right now are not online. I know they're not. So yeah, y'all, that's the end of this episode of the Good Faith Show. Be sure to like the video if you haven't. If you watched this far, I appreciate it. You know, follow us on YouTube. Because of that copyright strike, we had to start all over again, man, which is so unfortunate. We were growing in views and everything. Man, just another hurdle to climb as a small leftist independent media channel. So follow us on YouTube, follow us on Rumble, follow us on Twitch. We're growing on Twitch, hopefully, unfortunately, so that's good. Slowly but surely. You can't rush the process, man. It's, you know, I'm gonna tell somebody, if you get into this space expecting fast results, I hate to tell you this is not the right space for you, man. It's not. You know, we're not sexy. We're not, you know, we're not trendy. We're not vlog, you know, the vlogosphere, the influency type channel. We are speaking truth to power and a little bit of fun too. So thank you guys